and welcome to Rolling with Reviews. I'm Will, and with me as always is the one who scours islands in very weird shapes,
Sarah.
And today we're doing a review of Silver and Gold. Sarah, tell us a bit about this game.
All right. Silver and Gold is a flip and write game where players are filling polyomino shapes onto their cards to complete them and earn treasure. The player with the most points from completed cards, collected coins, and palm trees is the winner. All right, Will, so why did we get this?
So Sarah goes online and goes, hey, I like roll and writes. And then she just gathers up all her treasures and goes to find where she can get them. And this one kept coming up.
Yeah, it kept coming up, but I kept putting it off because I wasn't sure how the polyominoes would work with Will's vision. And as we'll find out soon, it wasn't his vision that was the issue. It was my comprehension of the spatial puzzle. My brain. So I put it on my list, my wish list, and I got it in a math trade, and here we are.
Yes.
So what do we like about the game?
I actually do really like the spatial puzzle.
Yes.
We actually played Super Mega Lucky Box, like the game. It is essentially kind of like a bingo with a bit of choice.
Yes.
This is the game that came before it.
Yes, so it's kind of bingo with choice, but it's filling in shapes.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about the shapes is you have to figure out which way to turn them, mirror them. And because you're actually marking off more than just one thing at a time, and still getting combos, it feels like a little bit more is going on, so I feel a little bit more involved when I play this game. Yeah.
The spatial puzzle is definitely the central focus of it, so you definitely have to like that aspect of it to enjoy this game, because I would also say in some respects this game is a bit simpler than Super Mega Lucky Box, which makes sense.
Unless you're bad at spatial reasoning,
well, that's true. It's true, but no, I meant simpler in that there's not a lot of other things going on.
Yeah, it doesn't have meeples. And
yeah, and I felt like Super Mega Lucky Box had more combo-y things that could occur.
I never really got them going.
No, I think this was one of those where Silver and Gold's good for you, and Super Mega Lucky Box was my jam. So,
yes.
But anyways, so that's what mostly Will liked about the polyominoes, about the game is the polyominoes. What we don't like so much is the card row gets pretty stagnant in a two-player game, which is a unfortunate problem in a lot of games with two players.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that if you are trying to go for a certain card type, it just might not come up. Otherwise, you wanted a bit more out of the theme.
Yeah, unlike Super Mega Lucky Box,
which doesn't even try to have a theme.
This one tried to have a theme because you're digging on islands and knocking over palm trees and finding gold coins, and X marks the spot. And then I don't think it delivers.
Yeah.
So what really flummoxed me was that it initially tried and then just stopped.
Yeah, it just doesn't really feel like it comes through.
Yeah.
It's more like that veneer of paint that's just on the top of it, but they were still really just focused on the mechanisms.
Right.
Which is still the fun part of the game, but yeah, it just doesn't fully come through. All right, so who do we think this is for?
Well, this is more for the light audience that wants a quick, easy, I don't want to think too hard, but is up for the spatial.
Yeah.
Who finds spatial reasoning not a challenge.
Yes.
Some of us find spatial reasoning a challenge.
Yes, some of us find it quite a bit of a challenge. So yeah, if you want that kind of light casual experience, so I think it's a good one to have in the collection. It will reach a wide variety of people. So I think that's a good one.
Yeah, you kind of hold up the Super Mega Lucky Box and this one, same designer, and go, are you a Mega Box or are you a Silver and Goldie? And go from there.
Yeah. All right, let's go over our rating then.
So for our ratings, we each have 1d6 worth of ratings to give. 1 is low, 6 is high. We give a number, reason why, add them together, see what it rolled for us. Sarah, what did Silver and Gold roll for you?
It rolled a 4. I think it's a really good game, and I did enjoy it. I am just not great at the spatial puzzle, so I ended up with a lot of dead ends where I would just have to waste a card just filling in one box because I miscalculated the spatial part of this game. So for me, I think I'd still prefer Super Mega Lucky Box over this, but I do see its merits and think it's a good game.
Okay. For me, I give it a...
Ooh. You're torn.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Oh.
I like the game. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I really like the shoving little puzzle pieces in there. And it does all the things that Super Mega Lucky Box did. The problem I find is I find it hard to get motivated in the game.
Oh, okay.
Because when someone tries to do a theme and then doesn't do it, I'm a little like, well, now I feel blah about the game because obviously they felt blah about the game because they didn't care enough to, take it that one further step. Which is odd because with Super Mega Lucky Box, they didn't try a theme and that made me more fine with that.
Yeah, so the fact that it half-heartedly attempted a theme put you off. Right.
And I like the idea of digging up islands and seeing what's under there. It's just, I feel let down.
Yeah. How in the world does polyomino shapes, what does that have to do with treasure hunting?
Yeah. I mean, what type of weird looking shovel am I heading off to these islands? And why am I always switching out that shovel? Maybe the reason why I'm always switching it out is because it's never digging straight in the hole.
You keep looking for the right shovel.
Yes. In that case, it should be called Search for the Right Shovel.
All right.
Actually, that would get me excited about this game. I don't know why. It's just that part of the theme bugs me. Like I said, I like everything you do in the game. And I like how easy it is, easy to teach, easy to play. It's just when you don't move forward with a theme that you start out with, it's like that pet peeve.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
I do.
So, unfortunately, that brings it down to a 7 out of 12.
I still can't believe I rated it higher than you.
Yeah. And you had problems with the spatial puzzle.
I guess I didn't have high expectations of it, so therefore I wasn't really disappointed by it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
My expectations are set a little bit higher than hers were, which is why it felt a little bit under where hers
that makes
rating
sense. Did. Okay.
So there you go, 7 out of 12. Not bad for such a tiny package.
Yeah, and it is an older game.
Yeah.
But it is still available. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, you should probably check it out.
All right, and that will do it for us. And Sarah?
Yes.
Where the heck is all the silver?
Oh, that's a good idea. I bet you someone stole it before we got there. That's always what happens with those pirates. They're following the treasure map, and it's an empty treasure chest because someone got there before them.
That's going to lower my rating even more. Well, that'll do it for us. And we've been Rolling with Reviews. And remember, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can reach out to us on the various social media platforms at
Rolling with Two. That's TWO. We are on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And on YouTube, please like and subscribe.
And if you have time, check out the other content Nanaman has found for you. Because remember, he's rolling with you.